Not every film hits the mark, and that's exactly the point. The Worst Film Festival is turning creative flops into a celebration of failure, growth, and community. It's not about mockery, but meaning, and it's giving filmmakers a brave new space to share the projects that didn't go as planned. Here to share more are board members and moderators, Cheryl Isaacson and Keren Southall. Keren and Cheryl, thank you both so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Yes.
Yeah, no, this is exciting.
This is so exciting because we are talking about a topic that I don't think gets a lot of publicity, and that is failure. And so tell me what the Worst Film Festival is all about.
Yeah, so the Worst Film Festival is about filmmakers being able to show their level of maturity. These are filmmakers who have already made it a good distance in their career, and they're able to look back at some of those projects that they thought would never see the light of day just because of how terrible it is, but being able to showcase their worst work and show their maturity level and be able to identify what went wrong, what they would have done differently, to help educate the next generation of filmmakers, to encourage them to take those creative risks.
Yeah, and how do films get into this festival?
We're a filmmaker forward festival, so this isn't like the Razzies or anything where, you know, we're saying, oh, your film is terrible, so we're selecting it. It's actually the opposite. So filmmakers self-select, and they submit their own work. And part of the selection process is we have to ask, you know, why is this the worst? And it's often just like an element that just was off. I mean, filmmaking is this very collaborative, like so many things have to go right for it to go well. And so, yeah, they self-submit.
Yeah, incredible. You don't think about it when you're watching a film, just how many different people have their hands in a project for it to come to life and be on the screen. But you're so right. There are so many people involved. And so this is the second annual event, correct?
Yes.
What did you guys see from the first one as far as growth and the vulnerability that came from that?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was so magical. I mean, like we talk about, like these projects, everyone is joining in. It takes so much to even get them completed. And so that's why we think it's so important to celebrate and highlight these failures, because you still completed the project. You still got it done. Like, and that's something that's worth celebrating. It may not have ended the way you wanted it to, or may have turned out how you wanted, but we saw such a beautiful sense of vulnerability, trust. Like, all these filmmakers came and trusted us last year. We partnered with Boots Riley, who was our last year's judge, and he trusted the film vision and mission. So yeah, it kind of became very transformative. I feel like our filmmakers got up there, they were vulnerable, they shared what went wrong, and we could not, I feel like the audience could not help but, you know, relate to it. There was tears, there was laughter. There was this one filmmaker that was like, yeah, maybe not try to shoot this project on a $2,000 budget. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of showcases what just some of the different range of projects that we had. So we had so much feedback. We had people talk about how it was so easy to just talk amongst other filmmakers and creatives, and just kind of evens out the playing field. We live in an economy and a society where everyone's always highlighting their best work, even for social media, and you know, we're always putting our best foot forward, but we don't get to highlight the journey of how they got there. Yeah. And that's what this film festival is all about.
When I heard about this, that's actually what sounded so refreshing about this, is that it is a society where we live in where we're seeing the best of the best. You see that on social media. It's everyone's best foot forward. So to see, you know, the vulnerability and not as best of the best, I think that this is amazing. Cheryl, on that note, what is some of the things that you guys are judging the criteria for these films?
Oh, good question.
Oh, good question. You know, so there's a couple of different ways that the films are judged. Are you talking about for programming or for the actual awards?
Kind of all of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for programming, what we're often looking at is there a spark? Is there an idea? Was there a big swing? Like, did you take a chance? Can we see who you are as an artist? Can we see your creativity come through? And then can we see that something just kind of is off? So that's kind of the criteria. You know, we don't want to just show like, you know, I took out my iPhone, I didn't care. Yeah. It has to be something that there was passion behind it, and we need to see that. And then in terms of the awards, we have some really fun awards. We have a judge award, which I think we talked about. That was Boots last year. We have a new judge this year. We have an audience award. We use QR codes and vote for an audience award. And then we also have a Has Potential award. And our filmmakers have a chance to bring in a one sheet of their current work. And the audience votes and we give them a big giant silly check. And it is all of the proceeds from the tickets go to a work in progress.
Yes.
And it's really important to us that this isn't just a one-off event where you know, and good luck out there. It really is like, no, we're supporting the careers of the people in this room.
Yeah. Speaking of that, we were talking the break and you mentioned a challenge that you left everyone on last year that's going to tie into kind of how the event is shaping up this year. Tell me about that.
So my challenge last year, and this was kind of an off-the-cuff thing, you know, I'm a writer-director, Keren's an actor-producer. We are in the film industry ourselves, and we see the how hard it is sometimes for especially women in film, you know, women of color to make it. And so my challenge last year was to all the men in the room. I want you to come alongside the women in your life and give them the opportunity to fail. Because we got a lot of submissions from men the first time because as a society, we give men the space to fail. And I think that really hit home. I'm really excited. Yeah, talk about this year's program and how
I mean, we're
it's
excited because this year we're going to be, we're excited that some of the filmmakers that we received this year, a lot of them are women, and we have a really healthy balance. We're super excited to be able to bring some of their work forward and have them talk about it and have them dig deeper into it. And so, yeah, it's really beautiful to see like a nice diverse flow of all worst work.
Yes,
you know?
absolutely. Well, congratulations on year 2. Where can people find more information?
Yeah, so they can follow our Instagram at The Worst Film Fest. They can also go to our website at theworstfilmfest.com. And yeah, I mean, it's happening August 28th, so we're super excited. Come through Thursday at 6 p.m. And come and rock with us. It's gonna be the worst.
Yes, the worst. The best and the worst.
It's absolutely the worst. And I have a little something for you.
Thank you so much.
Little goodie bag. There's some things in there.
Yes.
Oh, this is so great.
Yes.
Thank you, thank you.
We're gonna have some really awesome stuff in